Whose knowledge of ice cream is the most extreme?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
In preparation and celebration of National Ice Cream Day, we're gonna head over to the Shuffle Zone in a second to compete to find out when some of our favorite ice cream flavors were invented.
Yeah, and today's episode is sponsored by Sensodyne. Now, you may know that I've got sensitive teeth, and if you do too, I feel you, because tooth sensitivity is painful, and it can interrupt your daily life, which means you may not be taking part in National Ice Cream Day because you experience pain while eating ice cream.
But with Sensodyne, you don't have to avoid the foods and drinks you love.
Yeah, Sensodyne builds a protective layer over sensitive areas for continuous protection from tooth sensitivity with twice daily brushing. It's the #1 dentist recommended brand for sensitivity relief.
Relieve tooth sensitivity with Sensodyne.
And now, let's see whose teeth and tongue are legendary when it comes to ice cream history. It's time for Year Ride with Two Straight Guys, Ice Cream Edition.
Welcome back to the Shuffle Zone.
Thank you, Rhett. In each round, we're gonna be given an ice cream flavor or some sort of ice cream concoction that we're gonna taste, and then we're gonna shuffle our ice cream cones down our illustrious shuffleboard to indicate our guess of the decade that it originated.
The decade, and whoever's closer to the decade, that is correct, gets the points for that round, and in the end, the loser Link is going to have, not loser Link, I'm telling you not that you're gonna be the loser.
That's right.
You're not gonna be the loser, man, I'm not saying that. The loser will have to have ice cold spoons put down his pants.
Oh goodness, okay.
Look forward to that.
Chocolate mint chip, or is it mint chocolate chip?
Yeah, I know because it's one of my favorite ice cream flavors. Mint chocolate chip was invented in,
You don't know it.
I know that I love it.
That is refreshing. It's nothing like mouthwash in my ice cream.
That's your problem. You think that mint is mouthwash. That's what's happening in your mind. We've gotten to the bottom of it.
You don't know what's happening in my mind.
I'm gonna go first because I won this game last time, so whoever goes first has a slight disadvantage.
I'm just gonna stay over here and keep eating ice cream because I do love even ice cream that I don't love.
First of all, ice cream, period. When was that invented?
In general?
In general, but it feels like mint chocolate chip wouldn't have been like that far behind that, because it's not crazy, it's mint. Mint's been around since before people.
What's your answer?
I mean, we've got 1870 on the board. I mean, ice cream couldn't happen until after ice. And when did ice happen?
Earlier than 1870.
I'm going to say that this is like a 1900. So right there at the top.
Oh, that's not far from 1900. You overshot it a little bit. And you also, typically the red is yours. So let's just make a note that you are not answering for me.
Getting inside your head. Okay, so for this game, are we switching the whole time or just for now?
Just for now.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I know that ice cream was invented in the Ming Dynasty.
Are you making that up?
Yeah, and I know that mint was added at the same time that mint was added to appliances. All those mint colored appliances in the 1950s.
This does not seem like sound logic.
So I'm gonna bump you back a little bit and I'm gonna stay close to 1950.
Oh, come on.
Look at that, kiddies.
Okay, originally called Mint Royale, mint chocolate chip ice cream was created by English culinary student Marilyn Ricketts, who entered it into a competition where the winning ice cream would be served at Princess Anne's wedding. She won, and the year was 1973.
Dang, that is late.
Well, you're closer to 1970.
I get the point, we're both horribly wrong. We got a float of some sort. You know why they call it that?
Because the ice cream floats.
Nope, it's because people originally, I don't know.
Well, actually, this dates back to the Salem witch trials. They put the ice cream in the soda to see if it floats, to see if it was made by a witch.
Okay, since I'm in the lead, I'm gonna go first.
Oh, that's good.
Now, I mean, I immediately picture two people sitting at a diner. They're sharing a float with two straws. It's nice and romantic. Poodle skirts happening. We're talking about the 50s, man. I'm fixated on the 50s until I get it right.
On the 50s.
Now that's right at the precipice of the pyramid here. So I gotta go gentle.
Don't go too gentle.
Oh gosh, stop! be further away from 1950.
So gentle. Well, no, you could be a little bit further away. You could have either not have done it at all, or maybe hit
I got
the back.
excited because I knew I was right.
Okay. I mean, I completely agree with your logic. I was thinking the same thing. I mean, I'm not a jerk, but I know about soda jerks, and they were doing this in the 50s. But when it happened in the 50s, is it because it came from an earlier period like the 40s? And does it really matter at all? Because your answer was so bad. Should I just aim for the middle of the pyramid as a safety shot?
If you want to be a chump, sure. But if you're confident in your answer, go for 1950.
I think it's 1950, but there's a chance that it could be 1940.
There's a chance.
So I'm going to go between.
Saying you could be wrong?
I'm going between 1950
Just say
and 40.
I could be wrong. You can say it. Oh, that's going a lot further than you think. No, it's not.
Oh,
See, that's what I wanted to do.
maybe
And
that's 19.
also-
Is that 1950?
That's
Did
what I
land on
wanted
1950?
you to do too.
Okay. On one especially hot day, Robert McKay Green, a pharmacist in Philadelphia, ran out of ice for the sodas he was selling and improvised by adding ice cream instead. And voila, the first ice cream float was born in 1874.
Whoa, what?
1870. Okay. So, unfortunately for me, you're still
I am
closer.
to the
In
1870s.
spite of both of our efforts, you
What?
won.
1870? We know nothing about ice cream. We've got more green ice cream.
What is this?
Is it pistachios? Mm-hmm. It is.
Pistachio nut.
I love it. I never get
Call it
this.
pistachio nut ice cream?
I just call it pistachio ice cream. I don't ever get it.
Me
I
neither.
don't ever order it.
But it's good.
I get the samples.
Yeah. Just to try it.
I'm not gonna get it. But after that, I kind of feel like I need to get it.
Ooh, this is a good one too.
But when did it get gotten for the first time? This feels old. Nuts in general feel old. You don't ever hear about people putting new nuts in things.
Did you hear about that new nut that just came out?
So I think pistachio's an old nut, and I think they figured out they could put it in ice cream pretty early. So I'm thinking this is like 1890, 1900, which are right next to each other at the top of the pyramid. So I'm gonna nestle myself right in there.
Now I will point out that
Wow!
that says 1980.
Oh, sorry?
1890 is way down here.
Okay, well, it was upside down for me, and I screwed up.
I mean, I just don't know. I don't know about your logic.
It's good though, isn't it? Not the logic, the ice cream.
Yeah, the ice cream's good.
I gotta
Your
get some
logic's probably faulty. I think it might be very early. I'm going against my nut instinct. So I'm gonna knock you out.
Why you gotta knock me out, man?
Because that's how this game works.
Well, hopefully it's 1930 because that's when you knocked me to.
Stevie, make it
Even
interesting.
though 98% of all pistachios in the United States come from right here in California, this ice cream flavor was actually invented in Philadelphia by chef James Wood Parkinson in the 1940s.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're in 1940.
I nailed it by accident.
Yep. Congratulations.
I see a brown thing peeking at me. Could this be?
Oh, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
I like to suck down the ice cream, leave the cookie dough in my mouth, and then just chew the cookie dough.
But when is it from?
Wouldn't you like to know? Huh? Oh, what? What's happening? Who's supposed to go?
You're going first because you're in the lead.
It's like you were blocking me. It's like, oh, you think you're going to shuffle,
That was
huh?
the intimidation game.
Okay, now, putting cookie dough in something is a wild idea. Like, when wild things are happening, like wild fonts, wild colors, wild futuristic things that never come to pass, like 80s I'm talking about. I think this is the most recent invention that we're gonna deal with today, and that is the most recent date, 1980.
Oh, too hard.
Oh, stop. Oh, it's so slick.
1890.
Dang it.
Well,
Gosh.
here's what I thought was going to
Frustrating.
happen. I thought that you were going to land on 1980 because I believe that is the most appropriate answer. And I thought I was going to have to knock you out of the way, but now I'm just going to try to land on it. I would have thought this was even more recent than 1980 because I don't remember seeing it until I was a teenager.
We lived through the 80s.
So
Think on that.
All right, I'm just going to try to land on 1980. Okay. Well, I'm feeling it today. It's the ice cream.
Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream was actually created after an anonymous fan suggestion by Ben and Jerry's in one of the most tubular decades of all time, the 1980s.
Yeah! Woo, woo, woo!
I gotta hand it to you, Rhett. I was right.
You were. Banana
Split. You know why they call it a banana split?
Because they split the banana.
Oh, and this has chocolate ice cream. That's a twist.
No, you can get them that way. See, it's got vanilla on one side.
Got some pineapples in there.
Man, I love a banana
Now we
split.
are tied up. So I think that means you're going first again because we're alternating in that way.
Well, because I won last time, so if we have a tie, I have to go first.
Now,
But,
we're
gentlemen's
playing
agreement.
Yep, no bumping.
No bumping, no grinding, no touching each other's pucks in the final round.
All right.
Again, if I just let my belly do the thinking for me, which I do most of the time, 1950 is what comes to belly. Because I see those same two people that you were seeing earlier. They're sitting together.
Yeah.
They just finished their floats, and now they've moved on to their banana split.
They're splitting a banana split.
And they're going to the hop sop. What do they call it? Sock hop tonight. And then somebody's getting pregnant.
We are once again talking about the 50s.
But things that are in the 50s could be from before the 50s. In fact, they could be from 1890 or whatever that was, 1870.
Yeah.
I don't think so much, Rhett. Just B. I believe that it's 1950. I believe that 1940 is not a bad guess. So I'm going to try to land on 1980. Split the difference.
Okay. Oh, he went with the gusto. Dang, you got some good aim, man.
Yeah, I got the aim
What
today.
is the secret?
You have to let your arm do the thinking. If when your brain tries to take over your arm, it screws you up.
I'm going for the gusto here. I think the answer is 1930, people. I just feel like there was a big banana craze in the 30s.
I remember that.
Once they came to the mainland, it's like, let's put bananas on everything. Upside down cakes,
Split them, eat them, squeeze them.
mash them, put them in a stew. Here we go.
Banana stew of the 1930s.
I don't want to hit you because that would disqualify me.
Right. No
'Cause we're
contact.
gentlemen.
No contact.
Come on, 1930. Bounce backs, bounce backs, bounce backs.
Okay, all
Now,
right.
I should have gone on the other side, but I tried to bounce back to 1970. Just didn't work for me. Stevie.
As you may recall from earlier rounds, pharmacies used to have soda fountains and ice cream, and the pharmacists were really competitive with their concoctions. David Strickler, a 23-year-old apprentice at Tassel Pharmacy in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, outscooped them all when he split a banana from stem to stern, placed 3 scoops of ice cream between the halves, and topped it with marshmallow, pineapple, nuts, cherries, and syrup, and called it a banana split sundae in 1904.
Whoa.
1904?
Well,
Well,
would be the 1900s.
so in spite of all of our best guesses, you backed into a win. I'm gonna open up my pants, and you're gonna throw.
Where are the cold spoons?
They're hidden in the cold drawer.
Ah,
All right, y'all. I tried my best.
are we going over the underwear?
Do you really want to see down into that love canal?
I'm not gonna look.
All right, there it is.
Okay.
Woo! That's in the underwear.
Woo, how's that feel? Thanks to Sensodyne for sponsoring today's episode. Remember, you can relieve tooth sensitivity with Sensodyne.
I'm experiencing another type of sensitivity right now. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
My name is Megan. This is Betsy. We're from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
The Ville!
Hey!
That chicken sounded like he was laughing at her.
Yeah. He was laughing at us. Click the top link to watch us guess the flavor of ice cream by smelling it in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land.
Are you a member of the Mythical Society? Want an even easier way to dig into content like Behind the Mythicality and Rhett and Link React? Well, download the new free mobile app now in the Apple and Google Play stores.